Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hop. Hail to the commanders. Hail with glory. Gotta stay. Put me some in the cannon that's dry. Riding in spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She mayonnaise and burger, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes.
Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Washington Commanders. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go! Ready.
Right to the air is Daniels. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Kenneth Murray came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early 2nd and long they're facing. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Throw outside, McCaffrey's got it. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Check 1918. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Washington defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 19 Lions. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Operating from the gun, Wakefield. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Campbell. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a 1st down.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19.
They'll run on first down. It's Atkins. Halted in his tracks by Keanu Bitten. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Well, we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, smash circle.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Here's 2nd and 8. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. This defense for the Commanders is terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wakefield. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
And the Panther first down.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Pioneer.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Daniels. Pressure comes in, he's brought down, it's a Panther sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
To the air goes Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Croston-Merritt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Well, you look at this defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Here's Daniels. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Viking 18.
And they go play action. Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Ready?
To throw is Daniels. And he fires one, but incomplete.
back-to-back incompletions, and what was once a nice drive stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Daniels going to throw for it. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 tight end.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That won't complete till again. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. Big Lion, 60 by 60.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Hankins. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. No score after one on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
On the jump. Come on. Panther 60.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Wakefield. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And that's all about recognition right there because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
Ready. 19 Tiger. Cut 19. Beat.
From the gun on 3rd down. Wakefield throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Cougar 19.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Panther Street. 70 Lions. 19 Lions. Ready,
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man. That's the get. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Hey, check that streak. Viking 18.
They'll try the left side. Atkins. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10.
27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. Bust through the tackle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
First down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Throwing now is Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And they've got it in the red zone now, down about the 19. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. That is into the hands of Krosky Merritt. And the Commanders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal from just inside the 5.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Krosky Merritt is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Daniels looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
And no good.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
And he's across the 40 for the extra yards to the 43. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
19 Tigers.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Atkins. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
18 Rattler. 65 catch. Panther 11.
In motion, the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down. Wakefield. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. There's the Panthers punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down.
For a Commander's first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
No surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Come on. Set. Viking 18.
Back to throw again. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
That one goes for 30 yards. That last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And, Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead now stands at 13. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Here we go, here we go.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll try the left side. Atkins. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Go, Reed, go. Get ready. Cougar 19, 19, Pioneer, 70 Lions.
Back to throw. Wakefield. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Maverick, 60 Maverick.
The final shot before break. Daniels. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Check mash, check mash.
Looking to throw. Wakefield. That one complete to Ligon. Room here to run. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ballgame. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Hey, master, 70 Timberwolves. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, right?
Back to throw. Wakefield. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. Buffalo 80.
They'll look to throw again. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now they'll change things up.
Go, Reed, go. Third. Right there,
In motion
right there,
comes the tight end left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They throw left side, hauled in by Lane. Down the left sideline. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Lane, 94 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure you can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. We kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 9.
Cougar 19. Hey, check that. Street. 70 Rangers. 18, Pioneer.
Operating from the gun, Wakefield. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Cut 19.
Operating from the gun, Wakefield. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later? Who would that be? That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Over the middle, he's got Lane. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them. And they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn into big plays.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, Daniels. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Come on. 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Viking 18.
3rd and 6.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will bump the lead up to 26.
Commanders 26, Panthers nothing. John Parker Romo to kick off.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Trap 50, trap 19, Tiger 19, go check.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. 2nd down and inches. Got him man. That's legal. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
First down. And 8 yards to go. First down, Panthers.
Ready? With Lions. Johnny Lions.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know we can't do a mind meld and really know exactly what he was thinking, but I didn't see an open receiver there. Maybe, possibly, he did that on purpose and just overthrew him.
Yeah, coverage was good, so maybe indeed that was another way to throw it away, if you will.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 15. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
Taken down back into 12.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. To the air goes Daniels. And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
At their own 40-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper to the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
First down, Carolina.
In motion right, Campbell. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the Commanders' 48-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ready?
2nd and 11 now.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Back to throw. Wakefield will find McMillan here. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
From the gun on third down, Wakefield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Go, Champ. Go, Champ.
Looking to throw. Wakefield. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Let's go. 19, 18.
In motion goes the tight end.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Wakefield. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The offense on third down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 2.
18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Wakefield working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Go, Reed, go.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Atkins. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs.
Jatavion Sanders, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 19-point game.
Makes the score. Commanders 26, Panthers 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline. And they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
To throw is Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. That'll give them 8 that time. And that's going to make it 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Go!
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Right back to it. And he loses the football a 2nd time. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Panthers have the 1st. It's a gain of 12. Now, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Fix the Eagle! Fix the Eagle! Pioneer!
Back to throw now on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Up the middle they go. Adkins. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Now 3rd down and 7.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Bronco 80. Cougar 19. Hey, smash Bronco.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted. Whenever I got your money up, believe it, I got my money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put it on everything that I love. Yeah, on everything that I love. Nothing that come over.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
70 Timberwolves.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Cougar 19.
That one looks like he'll throw here. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Brings up 2nd and 14. At the 46.
Daniels looking to throw. And this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Daniels. And he's got Jordan complete right side. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Daniels going to throw for it. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught inside the 5. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
And even with the game seemingly at hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Now Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Commanders are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
It's 65, Cat. 65. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Wakefield. That one complete to again. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Wakefield. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Bronco 80.
Back to throw again. He's across midfield. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Stephanie! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Cougar 19. Ready.
On the run, it's Campbell. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Come on. Hey, check that, check that. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Operating from the gun. Wakefield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Get him, I got him. Go.
Throwing now is Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.